The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Rozgar Mela reflects government's commitment to empowering youth for building a Viksit Bharat. Distributes over 51,000 appointment letters in various government departments. Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau preliminary report reveals fuel switches transitioned from run to cut-off position, leading to devastating air tragedy in Ahmedabad. It says team will review additional evidence being sought from stakeholders. IMD forecasts heavy to very heavy rainfall over central and adjoining northwest parts of country during next 4 to 5 days. In Wimbledon tennis, Iga Swiatek to clash with Amanda Anisimova for women's singles title at Centre Court in London tonight. And in Test cricket, India to resume first innings at overnight score of 145 for 3 against England on day 3 at Lord's. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today emphasized that the Rozgar Mela reflects the government's commitment to empowering the youth and making them catalysts in building a Viksit Bharat. He said that today the world acknowledges that India possesses two boundless strengths. One is demography and the other is democracy. The Prime Minister was speaking at the 16th Rozgar Mela after distributing over 51,000 appointment letters to newly appointed youths in various government departments through video conferencing today. Congratulating the new recruits, Mr. Modi said that with the government's Rozgar Mela initiative, lakhs of youth have already secured permanent jobs in the central government.
आज दुनिया मान रही है कि भारत के पास दो असीमित शक्तियां हैं, एक डेमोग्राफी, दूसरी डेमोक्रेसी, यानी सबसे बड़ी युवा आबादी और सबसे बड़ा लोकतंत्र। युवाओं का यह सामर्थ्य हमारी भारत के उज्जवल भविष्य की सबसे बड़ी पूंजी भी है और सबसे बड़ी गारंटी भी है। और हमारी सरकार इसी पूंजी को समृद्धि का सूत्र बनाने में दिन रात जुटी है।
Highlighting the government's focus on creating new employment opportunities in the private sector, he said that the government has recently approved a new scheme, the Employment Linked Incentive Scheme. He further emphasized that one of India's greatest strengths is the manufacturing sector, stating that a large number of new jobs are being created in manufacturing.
डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में भी भारत नए रिकॉर्ड्स बना रहा है। हमारा डिफेंस प्रोडक्शन 1.25 लाख करोड़ रुपए से ऊपर पहुंच चुका है। लोकोमोटिव हो, रेल कोच हो, आज भारत इनका दुनिया के कई देशों में एक्सपोर्ट कर रहा है। हमारा ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर भी अभूतपूर्व ग्रोथ कर रहा है। बीते 5 साल में ही इस सेक्टर में करीब $40 बिलियन का FDI आया है।
Underscoring that today, major global institutions like the World Bank are praising India, Mr. Modi said that India is being ranked among the top countries with the highest levels of equality in the world.
इंटरनेशनल लेबर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ILO की एक बहुत बढ़िया रिपोर्ट आई। इस रिपोर्ट में कहा गया है कि बीते दशक में भारत के 90 करोड़ से अधिक नागरिकों को वेलफेयर स्कीम के दायरे में लाया गया है और इन स्कीम्स का फायदा सिर्फ वेलफेयर तक सीमित नहीं है, इससे बहुत बड़ी संख्या में नए रोजगार भी बने हैं।
The 16th Rozgar Mela was held at 47 locations across the country. More than 10 lakh recruitment letters have been issued so far through the Rozgar Melas across the country. Interacting with Akashvani correspondent, after recovering the appointment letters, the new recruits have expressed their happiness.
मैं रोहन राज बेगूसराय बिहार से बिलोंग करता हूं और मैं यहां इलेक्ट्रिकल टेक्नीशियन ग्रेड 3 के पद पे टेक्नीशियन ICF चेन्नई में भर्ती हुआ हूं और मैं इसके लिए तहे दिल से अपने माता पिता को और दोस्त साथी को धन्यवाद देता हूं।
I am R Dinesh from Southern Railway Headquarters Chennai Division, joined as a junior clerk. It was a memorable moment. Thanks for the central government.
मोहन कर्माकर भारत के राज्य पश्चिम बंगाल के पुरुलिया जिले के रहने वाला एक निवासी हूँ। 16वें रोजगार मेला में भारतीय रेलवे में टेक्नीशियन ग्रेड 3 की पोस्ट पर नियुक्ति प्राप्त किया हूँ।
The Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau AAIB last night released its 15-page preliminary report of the investigation into the fatal Air India plane crash that claimed 260 lives in Ahmedabad on the 12th of last month. The report, which examined the sequence of events and the engine behavior leading up to the crash of Air India flight AI-171 involving a Boeing 787-8 aircraft, revealed that the fuel to the engines of the plane was cut off. The AAIB in its report said within seconds of liftoff, both engine fuel control switches of the aircraft transitioned from run to cut-off position, one after another, with a time gap of 1 second, and turned off, resulting in the devastating air tragedy. According to the initial probe report, one of the pilots can be heard on the cockpit voice recorder asking the other, why did he switch off fuel supply to engines? To which the other pilot responded by saying that he did not. It added that fuel samples taken from the bowsers and tanks used to refuel the aircraft were tested at the Directorate General of Civil Aviation or DGCA lab and were found satisfactory. The report further stated that very limited amount of fuel samples could be retrieved from the left wing. It said the testing of these samples will be done at a suitable facility capable of carrying out the test with the limited available quantity. AAIB said the investigation team will review the additional evidence being sought from the stakeholders. The Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner crashed into the hostel premises of BJ Medical College on the outskirts of the airport at Ahmedabad in Gujarat, killing 241 of the 242 people on board. Union Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu responded to the AAIB report on last month's Air India crash, stating that it is based on preliminary findings and urged the public not to reach any conclusions until the final report is released.
This is a preliminary report right now, and from the ministry we are analyzing the report, but I think it would be better if we can comment on it once the final report comes in. We are coordinating with AIB also. Whatever support or resources they need, we will be providing to them. But AIB will be the primary investigating agency into this, and we are hoping that as soon as possible the final report also comes in so that we can arrive at some conclusions.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download the News on AIR app. In Chhattisgarh, 23 Maoists, including 9 females, have surrendered to the police in Sukma district today. District Superintendent of Police Kiran Chavan said that a total reward of 1 crore 18 lakh rupees was declared on these Maoists.
23 नक्सलियों ने आत्मसमर्पण किया है। इन 23 नक्सलियों में जो 9 नक्सली है वो 8 लाख के इनामी है, लगभग 11 नक्सली 8 लाख के इनामी है। उनमें से लोकेश जो डीवीसीएम है और अन्य 8 जो है वो बटालियन नंबर 1 जो हिडमा के बटालियन के नाम से जाना जाता है उस संगठन से है। बटालियन से इतनी संख्या में नक्सलियों का आत्मसमर्पण होना ये दर्शाता है कि बटालियन लगातार कमजोर हो रही है। मैं इसी अवसर पर सभी नक्सलियों से ये अपील करना चाहूंगा कि जल्द से जल्द आत्मसमर्पण करें और शासन की जो कल्याणकारी योजना है उनमें सम्मिलित हो जाए।
Union Home Minister Amit Shah said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Viksit Bharat vision will become a reality only through the development of the southern states. Viksit Keralam is an integral part of Viksit Bharat, Mr. Shah said while addressing a ward-level leadership meeting of BJP at Puttarikandam Maidan in Thiruvananthapuram today. He emphasized that governance without corruption is the core vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi that is fundamental to Kerala's development.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए कार्यालय ये हमारे लिए मंदिर की स्थान जितना पवित्र स्थान है। कार्यालय के बगैर विचारधारा कार्यकर्ता तक पहुंचती नहीं है। विचारधारा के बगैर के कार्यकर्ता भारतीय जनता पार्टी में कल्पना ही नहीं कर सकते हैं और कार्यकर्ता बगैर की भारतीय जनता पार्टी इसका
87 crore rupees in Meghalaya. Speaking during an integrated public program at the Lariti, the International Centre for Performing Arts and Culture in Shillong, she lauded Meghalaya's steady growth and bold vision under the leadership of the Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. The Finance Minister said Meghalaya has made full use of the 5,400 crore rupees allocated under the Special Assistance to States for Capital Investment. She said that several states have struggled to make full use of their sanctioned amounts, while Meghalaya stands out for using its entire share efficiently.
We look at Northeast as not just the Northeast as a region, but it stands for, I think, empower, act, strengthen, and transform. And that is why there's so much of attention given to the Northeast. As Ashtalakshmi, I think there's a lot of importance. 91 projects worth 1,239 crores have been completed, and 35 projects worth over 1,000 crores are ongoing just in Meghalaya.
The India Meteorological Department, or IMD, has forecast heavy to very heavy rainfall over central and adjoining northwest parts of the country during next 4 to 5 days. According to IMD, heavy to very heavy rainfall is expected at isolated places of East Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh today. The Weather Department has said that Assam, Meghalaya, Chhattisgarh, coastal Karnataka, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Mahi, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand and West Rajasthan will witness heavy rainfall at isolated places today. The monsoon in Himachal Pradesh has intensified further. The Meteorological Department has issued a yellow alert warning of heavy rainfall in some parts of the state till 18th of July. More from our correspondent.
In the past 24 hours, heavy rainfall has been recorded in the districts of Mandi, Bilaspur and Hamirpur. The highest rainfall was reported in Murari Devi, Mandi district, where 126 millimeters were recorded. Light fresh snowfall has also occurred on the Rohtang Pass and higher peaks of Manali, leading to a drop of 0.6 degrees Celsius below normal in minimum temperature. According to the State Emergency Operations Center, a total of 247 roads, including 2 national highways, NH3 and NH21, remain closed due to landslides and other weather-related issues. Ritesh Kapoor, Akashvani News, Shimla.
In a firm display of its commitment to global peace and security, India has deepened its cooperation on counter-terrorism efforts by engaging 26 countries through joint working groups on counter-terrorism. Ministry of External Affairs annual report for 2024 stated that these strategic dialogues underscore India's proactive stance in fostering international collaboration to combat the growing threat of terrorism. On to sports. In cricket, India will resume their first innings at the overnight score of 145 for 3 against hosts England on day 3 of the third test of the Anderson Tendulkar Trophy at Lord's in London today. The match will begin at 3:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. At stumps, KL Rahul remained unbeaten on the back of his 19th Test 50, with vice-captain Rishabh Pant giving him company at the crease. The 5-match Test series is currently levelled up with 1-1. In Wimbledon tennis, the 5-time Grand Slam champion Iga Swiatek will clash with 13th seed Amanda Anisimova for women's singles title at the Centre Court in London tonight. The match is scheduled to start at 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. 8th seed Polish player Swiatek routed the unseeded Belinda Bencic of Switzerland in the straight set 6-2, 6-0 on Thursday to reach her first Wimbledon final. In men's singles, world number 1 Yannick Sinner defeated 7-time champion Novak Djokovic with a commanding 6-3, 6-3, 6-4 victory in the semi-final last night. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Rozgar Mela reflects government's commitment to empowering youth for building Viksit Bharat. Distributes over 51,000 appointment letters in various government departments. Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau preliminary report reveals fuel switches transitioned from run to cut-off position, leading to devastating air tragedy in Ahmedabad. It says team will review additional evidence being sought from stakeholders. IMD forecasts heavy to very heavy rainfall over central and adjoining northwest parts of country during next 4 to 5 days. In Wimbledon tennis, Iga Swiatek to clash with Amanda Anisimova for women's singles title at Centre Court in London tonight. And in Test cricket, India to resume first innings at overnight score of 145 for 3 against England on day 3 at Lord's. And with that, we end the midday news.